Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this gorgeous memory wire bracelet using the bargain bead box for April of 2025. They're April showers. If you're not familiar with bargain bead box, it's a monthly box that I get. I receive from them. It is $22.99 a month, and it's valued at over $60 a month, but most of them are like $80, $90. This one, this month, was $102.79. So it's like $80 worth of free beads practically. They gave us a couple different kind of gemstones. I added my own seed beads to this, my own little 11-0 Miyuki seed beads. But everything else was from them, except for the memory wire. That was mine as well. So yeah, I have a coupon code BNJ2 for $2 off your first box with them. I will leave links to everything below. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right now and give me a thumbs up just so you don't forget. It really helps my algorithms and I really appreciate it. So if you want to learn how to make this beautiful bracelet, then stay tuned. So I'm starting out with, I kind of wanted to use since these beads are a little sparkly, I wanted to use these frosted Miyuki seed beads. They're both 11-0s. So I'm going to put a few here. I like to do my little patterns. I just think it makes the bracelet look more polished. It's just my personal opinion. Let me get a little thing in there. Okay. So I have these two. Now I'm using, let me get all the little packages to show you. So I'm using the Crystal Faceted Fancy Rondelle beads. I'm using Malaysia Jade 4mm dyed quartz. I'm using the 6mm Crystal Faceted round beads in peach opal. I'm using the 8mm matte crackled glass beads. And where's the other bag? I know it's right in front of me. Okay. Oh, and I'm using the 20 pieces of 10mm crystal faceted half matte round beads in crystal. And I'm using the little spacer beads. So let me get all these off. I think I filled up enough here. So, and I have two 2-inch head pins for my little charms at the end. So I'm using this stainless steel memory wire. It says large, and then there's extra large, but the large is perfect. And then I have memory wire cutters. I suggest using those. Don't use your regular cutters because you'll ruin your blades. And then this is used to turn it. Okay, so let me see here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to do 5. I'm going to do a nice stack. So let me see. So I will cut it right here. I like to have it, so here's the beginning, and then here is the end. And then there's 5. I'll show you after I cut it. Okay. So I have, let me see here. Okay. So this is kind of the bottom. So here, this would be the 5 rows right there. And then here's the 2 bottoms. So I will start by taking this smaller one, and some people turn it in. I like to turn it up because I've turned it in before and had it dig into my wrist. I kind of do that. Oh, so that's what I do. And then, oh, and I do have, where's the bead caps? I put everything over here. Oh, here they are. Oh, okay. And I have some bead caps too. Okay. So I'm starting out with this, and then what I like to do, I love memory wire bracelets, is I stretch it just a little bit. I sell so many of these on my Etsy store. It's insane. Okay, so I'm just gonna do some of my little patterns. So I'm gonna start with, start with dropping it. So I'm gonna start with a blue, and then a peach, and then a blue. Oh, these little blue ones. You cannot find the hole. Here it is. Blue, and then peach, and then blue again. Oh. Okay, so here we have that. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do a white, a blue, a white, a blue, white, blue, and then a white. So see how it's just that real soft. Let me bring it all the way down. Okay. So this is it so far. That's pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do one of these crystals. And then I'm gonna do a peach. A peach crystal, like that. Let me get all these down. Okay, so now I have that. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna do this pattern again. So white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, and then white. Okay. I've got that. So now I'm gonna do a bead cap, and then a matte, another bead cap, like that, and then I'm gonna do a silver spacer. And I'm gonna do a bead cap, and then a matte, and a bead cap, and then a spacer. Oh, hold on. Spacer, and then a bead cap, another matte. Where'd it go? Matte, and another bead cap. Okay, so let me kind of open it up and it lets everything slide down. So this is like a really pretty, like pastel spring kind of bracelet. We have that. So now I'm gonna do peach and blue. Another, these look more pink than peach, but okay, so do that. Then I'm gonna do bead cap and then one of the matte crystals. Another bead cap. Then do that. I'm gonna do 3 of these. And we'll do this. So I'm doing these back to back without any like beads in between. Okay. So here we have this. Look how pretty that is. Okay, now I'm gonna have to do it this way. Oh, because these blues are, let me see if I can, blue, and I'm gonna do 2, and then blue, and then 2, then blue, and then 2, and then blue. Let's see how I like this, see if I want to do some more. Oh, these blues are so bad. There we go. Wow. Okay, let me bring this down. That looks pretty. I think I'm gonna do a few more. As much of a pain in the butt as they are, I like the way they look when they're done. 1, 2. Okay, that one went on easy. 1, 2. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Not easy, and one more. Okay. Okay. So let's twist this all around. And yeah, so see how pretty that looks. Oh, this is so pretty. So now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do these without anything in between the bead caps. Hope everybody's having a nice day. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm going to get a few more of these bead caps just to have them down. Okay, so now I have all this. Now I'm going to go and do the peach, and then I'm going to do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, and then the peach again, and then 1, 2, 3, peach, 1, 2, 3, peach, 1, 2, 3, peach. I like the way this looks. And another peach. This is definitely like a pretty spring bracelet. Could be beachy too. I didn't use any of the green in this one. I wanted to just be the pink or peach and the blue and the white. I didn't want to add the other colors. Okay, so I'm going to put this around and see where we're at here. Okay, I'm going to do a few more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, where are we at here? And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go there. So I have that there. Now I'm going to do some of these beads. So I'm going to do the bead cap, this bead cap, and I'm going to do spacer bead. I'm going to change this one up. So then we'll do a bead cap. Bead cap. Oh. Where's my opening at? Here it is. Okay. Okay, bead cap. Let me move these out of the way so I can get back in view. Oh. Make sure everything's going the right way. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do another spacer bead. Bead cap. Yeah, the best thing to do, like when I do my memory wire bracelets, is I do little patterns on them. And it makes them look more polished, I think, if you sell your jewelry. We'll do one more spacer bead. And then one more of these. Okay. So here we are so far. Look at how pretty this looks. Okay, we have a couple more wraps to do. So now let's see, what do I want to do next? Get some of these blues out that are a pain in the butt to put on. Okay, so I'm just going to do, I think that was it. Okay, so I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. They're going on better. I'm just going to ignore that. Okay, did it like that. I'm going to do some more. 6. I like, you know, when you have the patterns and then you have a little bit of just beads without anything in between them to give it more of a finished look. Okay, and then I kind of, I see where it's laying, so I wanted to kind of go across, so like see where the pink's over here, so this blue is coming in halfway through the pink, so it's kind of like, you can't tell where it ends and begins. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but that's, I'll pull some more of these off. Okay. So now I have these. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I did 10 of the white beads. And then we see where those lay. Lay right there. Then I'm going to do these beautiful rondelle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want a nice strand of them. 10, 11, 12. Oh, how pretty. 13. We're going to do 15. This is perfect. 15. Okay. So now we have that. So now I'm going to go back and do another 10 of these white beads. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, that looks really pretty. That looks really pretty. So now, because you see how the pink's on this side, so I'm going to add some pink over to this side now. So with this, I'm going to do, let's see, we're going to do a pink and a blue. I'm going to do a pink and a blue. 1, 2, blue, 3, blue, 4, blue, 5, blue, 6, blue, and 7. Okay, so see how that, now I'm gonna do, because of the way the blue and the pink are laying, they're kind of like an even one. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, and then pink. Okay, so now I have it like this. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to plug in my phone. So yes, so this is where I'm at right now. So there's just a little bit left. And I want to try, I usually try and make it so that, like, if there's, you know, white here, then there'll be some blue next, some pink, you know, so it doesn't all, you know, match. It's more different patterns. Nothing's really the same. So now what I'm going to do after this, I have it like this. I'm going to do a little bit of, I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to do a little blue, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll do 10. So we'll start and end with a white. And the blue is so, you know, pastel, you can't even really tell. like that, where that goes. So now I'm gonna take some more of the bead caps. Just gonna pour the rest. I'll put a couple in there. And where are these crystal ones? Crackled glass. These are so pretty. Grab more of these. And I'm gonna grab a few of, okay. I know they're right in front of me. Oh, here they are. Okay, I'm gonna grab the rest of these. So pretty. Okay, so now we have these. So now we're going to, like that. So now I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna do a blue one to start this. Like that. And now I'm gonna do a bead cap. And one of these gorgeous beads. Another bead cap. And then we'll do a blue. So I will put like a spacer in between this to change it up a little bit. Bead cap. This. And then that. Bead cap. Few more. Oh, oh, oh. We'll do a bead cap. Like that. And then do one more blue. Or actually two blues. I do one more bead cap ones and then end with the blue again. So it looks like the beginning. I love doing memory wire bracelets. Okay, so now we have that. So that's ending right there. So now I'm gonna take some of these pink ones. These are the last of the pink. I love, when I get down to like the last of my bag or box for the month, mostly, not so much with dollar bead box because their beads are mostly fire polished, but like with bargain bead box, I will go and take all my leftovers and make a really pretty memory wire bracelet out of it. And it uses up a lot of the leftover beads. So it's really pretty and it just kind of, you know, uses them up. So now I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the blue beads. I want a little different of a pattern right there. And now I'm going to do something a little different. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So see how it just gives that little section of just metal. So we have that, and then it kind of goes halfway into the pink. And we'll put the blues right here. Let me kind of collect these right now. Okay, so I have this. So now I'm going to do a bead cap. And where's it at? A crystal. crackled glass, shall I say. Okay, so I got that. Then I'm going to do a blue. Do I have it like that? I'm going to turn it this way because I'm left-handed. I can work better. Who else is left-handed out there? Am I the only odd one? I know it. Didn't they say there's only like 10% of people are left-handed? Oh. I thought that was kind of funny. I heard that people who are left-handed are more creative. I'm not sure if that's true. Okay. Oh, that's looking pretty. Some blue. I'll put one more up here. And one more blue. Okay. So now you're kind of seeing see how like now just having that little bit of metal right there kind of looks good. So I have that like that. Now I'm thinking I did the blue there. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna do metal, peach, what is spacer bead, peach, spacer bead, peach, spacer bead, and then a blue again. So that looks pretty. Anything to change up the patterns, looks really pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna tip this over like this. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then 3 blues. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 whites. 1, 2, 3, and 3 blues. 1, 2, 3, and 3 whites. 1, 2, 3, and 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more of these. 1, 2, and 3. So see, that gives a nice, pretty little change up on there. And I just kind of like look at it as I'm doing it and think, what do I want to add, take away, So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to do 1 bead cap. Just kind of like out there. Then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more. 1, 2, so there's 3 sets of whites and 2 sets of blues. I'm going to finish that up. I want it to look even. For some reason, it might look like 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, Okay, so let me see if this is even now. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that looks pretty. So now I'm going to do a blue and a bead cap on these crystal beads, crackled glass beads, bead cap, blue. One second, I have to get a couple more of these out. There's just a couple left. We're using them all up. Okay, so I have that. So now I'm going to do that, the crackled glass. And then the blue. Okay, let me pick that up. So now here, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a seed bead, a white seed bead, and then a blue. And that's gonna be the ending of it, like this. So now you wanna make sure that everything is attached. And then I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna bring this around like that, snap it back a little bit. And then we still have to make our charms, but look how pretty that looks. Love these. So pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna put this to the side. Here's the two. I'm going to get more, yeah, I'm gonna get a few more of these because these are absolutely gorgeous. These will look so pretty. I got a few of those. And crackled glass, okay. So these, I'm not using those little spacers there. Okay, so I have this. I'm gonna get a few more of the blues too, because they're gorgeous. Okay. So I have this. So I'm gonna start with a blue, and then I'm gonna do bead cap, the crystal, the other bead cap, and then I'm gonna do that beautiful one. I'm gonna do another blue. So this will be this one. So now I'm going to, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a few seed beads at the top because that always kind of, 1, 2, that kind of always finishes it off. Makes it look a little more polished. There we go. Okay, so now I have my roundness pliers. I'm gonna kind of bend it like that and kind of just eye where I wanna cut it. I always close my eyes when I cut because God forbid if it goes in, if it doesn't, it flips out of the way. And then I just kind of, like that. Then I open this side up and I find just like this. You could put a couple different charms on if you want. So I have that one. And then I'm gonna do this one. So this one I'm gonna do a little different. Let me see. This one I'm gonna start with this gorgeous bead. I'm gonna put that there. And I'm going to put a blue, and 2 whites, and then that, and a white, and a blue. I love making little charms like that. Look how pretty that is. Okay, I have that. I'm going to bend that. Close your eyes. And then close this off. And then open that up like that. And put that on. Charms always make these look more finished. Okay. Let me clean this. So look at this. Look at how pretty this is. Let's put this on. 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Look how pretty this is. Oh, so pretty. And the little charms really make it. I like to have the charms kind of in the same spot because I like to have it so like this is the top that I'm wearing, and then when you turn it over, so like you could see the dangles in the bottom as you're wearing it. So pretty. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, I have a coupon code BNJ2 for $2 off your first box with Bargain Bead Box. I will leave the coupon code below as well as a link to their website. And if you'd like to follow me on Etsy, where that's where I sell most of my jewelry, I will leave my links to Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest as well. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought of this. And please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps my algorithms. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.